You called this place a haven.
Yes, I did.
Have you deceived me?
I never lied to you. This place will really become a haven. You'll see. Friendships will be made, hearts will blossom and break. A village will raise a child, and another, like any world should. Whole new story will happen. But we are at the very start of it.
So you are saying there is no haven here?
Not yet, Asgore. You don't know me yet, but let's just say I'm prophetically inclined. I know what this place will become, and who you all will become too.
You all?
Yes, you and the others. It'll take a lot of work, and the work won't ever really stop. But believe me, Asgore, this place is going to become something else. A place for people who suffered like you. And even better, for people who haven't. A flower will grow in your heart. If you will help us all plant the soil, won't you help us?
A flower, you say? Let's see if something can grow in that dead soil. Frisk. I look forward to facing my future with you.
A long time ago, this place used to be pretty empty. But one day, I found it because I'm just the coolest. Using this world's entrance method, doors. I invited Asgore, a few humans and monsters, and we got to work. It took us a long time. But we made this place our safe haven.
That's it? What happened next? What does the OT look like now?
Don't be silly, puppy. You're living in it right now. As for what happens next, that is up to you!
Me?
Of course, Poppy. OT's history is made thanks to its people. I'm sure you're going to do great things when you grow up.
Hi, I'm Poppy. My grandpa helped me set up this blog, so asks are open. I'm excited to see what you guys have to say.
Oh, what have I started?
Anonymous asked, "Hello, Poppy. What do you think of sadness?"
Sadness isn't good. When you're sad, you can't enjoy anything. So please try to stay happy, okay?
Anonymous asked, do you want to have a bad time? Ah!
Unoriginal 64 asked, "What do you eat?
Food?
What kind of food do you eat?"
Magic food. Grandpa says it's the tastiest.
Trash Moon Thingy asked, Poppy, what's the first thing you think of when it comes to love?
Hmm. Hey, I'm not small. Grandpa says I'm taller than other people.
Dastardly Decon asked, "You look like you have the texture of a marshmallow."
Well, she does.
No!
Anonymous asks, what is living in the OT like?
I mean, it's normal? I don't know what you mean. I go to school, Grandpa or my sibs pick me up, I play with my friends. I think it's pretty cool.
Anonymous asks, what's your favorite thing to do?
Well, I love drawing and role-playing with my friends and siblings. Usually we try to save the Omega timeline from a beast from a meanie dimension. I also love making movies. I'm a professional movie maker if I do say so myself. My first movie, Detective Poppy, it sold 10 copies. Grandpa even played it at the theater. I'm gonna be a great director someday.
Subna03 asked, so, how did you ended up in OT?
What do you mean? I was born here.
Hey there, handsome.
I explicitly moved to this corner so no one would pester me.
Hey, you're cute. Any decent Frisk would be able to tell that. Say, that's a cool drawing you have there.
Thank you?
Did you know I can bring art to life?
Can you, now?
Of course, I can make chairs, cups, or even food three-dimensional. I could demonstrate it with anything if you want.
You're just bluffing.
Look, how about this? If I can bring that drawing to life, you'll owe me a date.
It insults me how you believe that is how relationships work. However, you piqued my interest. Go ahead.
And now? Come on, work with me here. I guess it just takes longer with humanoid drawings?
As I suspected, you are bluffing.
Hey, wait!
Waste my time no further, or I'll tell everyone.
Stupid drawing, stupid magic.
Oh, you poor little thing. Too bright for you? It's okay. I will move us. Don't worry. You're going to be fine.
Anonymous asked, how do you like the Omega timeline, Poppy?
I mean, it's as pretty as always. And Grandpa did make sandwiches for lunch today, so I think it's good.
Anonymous asked, hands Poppy normal chocolate. You need this.
No, she doesn't.
Grandpa, give it back.
No, dearie. I know how much you love chocolate, but I'm not letting you take anything the Anons give you. They used to give a relative of mine beer bottles. I won't let you fall on the same road.
Aw, okay.
Dastardly Decon asked, hands you a Minecraft Pikachu. 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 Hands you a Minecraft Pikachu.
Goncho Arding asked, Hey Poppy, why are you called Poppy? By the way, that's a cute name.
I don't know. As far as I know, I've always been called Poppy.
So yeah, she's living with me now. Been for a few days now. But now that you're here, any ideas for a name? I should probably stop calling her baby sooner than later.
Anonymous asked, are your biological parents around?
I don't know. Then again, I don't even know what they look like. But I don't think I should worry, right? For all I know, they left me. Besides, I have Mon and Grandpa. It's the same thing, right?
Apocalypse Arisen asked, Poppy, you mentioned siblings?
Oh, yeah. My siblings are nicknamed Dustin and Rust. They may look like twins, but the two are totally different. For starters, one is a robot and the other is a human. They're the best siblings in the world. I have a picture I took with them while we were camping. Cameras always act a bit weird around them. But they look way better in person, I guarantee it.
Anonymous asked, Heya, so Poppy, have you ever used public transportation? And if yes, what do you think of it?
The River Person bus is neat. They always arrive on time. It's a shame I don't, though.
Mushroom Fusion 245 asked, if of course you're not the parent, why do you call them grandpa instead of mom or dad?
You see, there's this thing that I've noticed. Old people have gray hair, and Grandpa has gray hair too. Therefore, they're a grandpa. For all I know, they left me.
I'm ready to commit a murder.
Then you'll have to wait in line. Grandpa has refused to tell either me or Rust who Poppy's parents are. I have a feeling they're around, but it's not like I know them.
Why are you gay?
What is gay?
Anonymous asked, can you show some of your drawings? I would love to see them and maybe show a movie one day.
Maybe.
Zero Aurarium asked, poor Frisk, I hope they're okay. So, what do you think about not being allowed to accept stuff from the nuns?
Grandpa taught me to never take stuff from complete strangers, so I'm not too upset. I do want some chocolate, though.
Anonymous asked, chocolate chip cookies or chocolate chip ice cream?
Chocolate chip cookies, no doubt.
Chaos Fantasy asked, wait, if you don't know your parents, then how do you know Dusty and Rusty are your siblings?
That's simple. Grandpa adopted Dustin and Rust. Wait, Grandpa never did adopt Rust. They're my siblings because I say so. So shush.
Hey Poppy, you gonna raid Area 51?
Oh, what?
Dimitri Barron asked, does it ever get difficult staring at an empty landscape with no horizon?
What are you talking about? Does this look empty to you?
Anonymous asked, who's Mom and Grandpa?
Grandpa is who some people refer to as core, for some reason. I've seen some photos of core structures, and I don't really get it. But Mon, they're a really strong monarch. They look after me and my siblings too, like a mom would. But they don't really like being called Mom. They prefer Mon. So please don't call them Mom.
EIH Ghost asked, "Hey Poppy, ever heard of wait, where did I write it? Oh yeah. This guy who plans to destroy people's home. Got his name. How could I forget his name?"
Oh, yeah. We learned about him in school. There are many errand beings. Most of them are meanies. One time, one of the mean ones managed to get in. He was really loud. My siblings were with me, though, and well, they are caretakers. So they escorted him elsewhere. And it must have been quick, because it was like he wasn't ever there in the first place. It's a shame, really. There are so many nice people here. I don't get why mean people want to attack us.
Hands Frisk an empty beer bottle with the label saying, "Rest in peace, megalo-alcoholic." Sorry, I don't think that friend of yours would come back again.
Mushroom Fusion 245 asked, do you know which relative your grandpa was referring to when they were talking about an Anon giving them beer bottles? If not, who do you think it is?
Anonymous asked, "Have you ever visited any AUs or timelines, or you just stayed in OT? Do you plan to visit some of them in the future?"
I mean, it's not like I can enter any timeline I want from here. People can't open other people's doors unless they came through them. I've only visited Mon and my siblings' timelines, but I'm not really that curious about going anywhere else. I just like looking at how cool some of the doors are. What does that say? I can't really read Wingdings. I know some can speak it though.
EIH Ghost asked, "Hi, what's up, Poppy? Will you automatically fear a new member of the OT if they are in error? Or a soulless being?"
That'd be silly. Of course not. Grandpa taught me that people who come to the Omega timeline deserve a chance. I mean, my siblings aren't innocent, but they're great people. But everyone calls them killers anyways. They don't give them a chance. So please don't call everyone evil. Most of the people here are trying their best to make up for their errors.
Anonymous asked, "Ever wonder what's on the surface?"
Anonymous asked, "How does time work in the OT?" Colin.
Well, it's measured with seconds, minutes, and hours. Every 60 seconds, a minute passes. Every 60 minutes, an hour passes. And every 24 hours, a day passes. And when 365 days pass, a year is complete. I hope that helped.
Mushroom Fusion 245 asked, I think what the previous add-on meant is that does time move at the same speed for every universe? One day passes in the OT, one day passes in the others. Or does time move slower or faster in other universes?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Grandpa.
"2 foot 2 inches tall is kind of... Are you even tall enough to go on the amusement park rides?"
I mean, we don't really have amusement park rides here. Though sometimes Grandpa brings stars from all over the multiverse and sets up really cool concerts for everyone. But besides that, we have a really cool park. There's a tall slide.
Chaos Fantasy asked, "Sounds like a lot of things in Omega are pretty relative. Perhaps a better question is there anyone in your neighborhood shorter than you?"
Yeah, there's people that are shorter than me. Some people come from universes where everything is smaller. And then there's also just some people that are tiny by default. One example would be, well, tiny. They're a small Chara, the size of an eraser. All in all, though, I am the biggest of the small in the Omega timeline.
Studier of Undertale Used asked, "Hey Poppy, what are your plans for Halloween?"
Oh, I haven't planned yet. I'm busy planning my birthday party. It's going to be tomorrow, too. I'm super excited.
Subna03 asked, "Poppy, have any of your siblings taught you some kind of magic? Like for self-defense or something?"
Oh, Of course.
We take pride in giving our dearest sister all means to defend herself.
Then why haven't you taught her?
We both know why.
I know how to make smoke bombs, how to stun with electricity, and fire magic.
Don't forget the special summon.
Right. I can call my siblings for help with the power of my mind, too.
To Poppy, do you know about all these stupid AUs of Undertale that shouldn't exist? And if you do, then what's your favorite? Slash, how do you feel about them?
Anonymous asked, have you ever met Reaper Tail, Chara?
I don't know what a Reaper Tail is, but I do know a lot of Charas. There's Mon, some Charas I met at school, Flirty, and... Can we move on to the next question?
Anonymous asked, hey Poppy, who was that SC Chara you mentioned?
She's obviously not comfortable with remembering. It's not a good idea to push it. If you really must know, you simply need to know that they're not with us anymore. It's best to let Poppy be about them.
Anonymous ask, Gah!
Thanks?
Palladium346 blog deactivated 20 asked, I guess for today, have a very merry unbirthday. Gives Poppy a box of cookies.
Oh, thank you.
Rust, please inspect the cookies. Make sure they are not...
In one swift move, Russ has incinerated the box.
I'm only following the Grey One's orders.
Revival deactivated 2020 asked, gives Poppy a familiar-looking plushie.
As fate would have it, Dusted has incinerated the plushie. Sib, I get Grandpa said not to take gifts, but this is my birthday.
Trust me, Poppy, that was no gift.
Anonymous asked, how many cheese sandwiches have you eaten in your life?
Poppy has eaten 2,308 cheese sandwiches in her life up to this day.
Wait, that would mean that on the average, she has had one sandwich every other day from the moment she was born?
However, through her entire life, that number only as much as triples. She will get more reasonable later on.
You sure keep tabs on her feeding habits.
I don't. I just know them.
Anonymous asked, you're mean, Dusted.
She Got Soul of Despair blog asked, Poppy, are you going by to everybody to your birthday party tomorrow? And if you are, can you invite me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only inviting my family and my friends. So my list would be Paper, Chipper, Azrael, my Sibs, Grandpa, Mon, Uncle Army and their robot kids. And Dusted said to invite Chara.
I did not say that.
I would believe it if you did. You seem so attached to them.
You're very lucky we're with Poppy right now.
A Pink Lion 01 asked, happy birthday, Poppy. How old are you going to be?
I'm turning 11. Very old, I know. People think that I'm 6 when they see me, though. I just wish that I could be taller already.
Don't worry, dear sister. When you're older, I'm sure you're going to outgrow Rust, even.
Wait. What?
Anonymous asked, Poppy, have you ever met Arn or Varric? They are two people from very rare AUs. I heard they existed before Undertale.
I still don't know what an Undertale is.
It's a video game. We should get it for you sometime.
Oh. But who's Arn or Varric then?
Varric is a wandering swordsman. He is a strange man that does what he can.
I see. I still don't get why I keep getting these questions.
People are very strange, Poppy.
Mushroom Fusion 245 asked, not counting the Omega timeline, what's your favorite universe?
Well, I guess I choose the ones that my friends and family come from. Because they come from there, therefore they're the best.
Anonymous asked, what goes up and down, but never moves?
Well, if it goes up and down, it obviously moves. Therefore, it's a space rocket.
Check out Soul of Despair blog asked. Hi, me again. Anyway, question. Why do you remind me of a character that is small and shaped like a ball and is pink and has blue eyes? Also, you remind me of Princess Peach from Mario.
Oh, maybe because I am a princess. Well, not officially a princess, but Mon is a monarch. Therefore, I am technically heir to the throne alongside Dusted. I even made myself a cool armor. Pretty cool, huh?
Anonymous asks, I just wish you have a great birthday. Make sure to spend time with your loved ones as well.
Thank you. And I will. See you all later.
Sister, the monarch has arrived.
Wait, they did? I must go greet them immediately. Poppy ran away.
Anonymous asked, is the food in the grill beast made out of thin air magic, or does someone prepare it?
Grandpa makes some of it. It's real food, and it's perfect for keeping one's magic level stable.
You know the Grey One slips human food in there for you, right?
I do now.
So, Poppy, are you aware of any other poppies around?
Oh, there are plenty of other poppies in my garden. It's just that none of them are alive like I am.
Anonymous asks, does Grandpa Frisk take you to other AUs with them?
Well, it depends. Sometimes Grandpa takes me to visit timelines, but they've told me about some dangerous ones. They don't want to take me to those, which I understand. The multiverse can be a scary place, I was told.
Strider's Archive asked, I heard there's a shrine somewhere in the OT. Is there? What's it for?
I'm pretty sure we don't have a shrine here. Why would we have a shrine anyways?
Captain Kirby Punch asked, Poppy, what's the thing you appreciate the most about your siblings?
Well, it's hard to decide. There's a lot to love about them. They keep the bad guys away from the Omega timeline, they teach me about magic, and they take me to buy ice cream too. But I think what I appreciate the most is that they love me.
Huh. Well, that's
Damn
nice.
proud right now.
Anonymous asked, about the EmacSans ask, what do you mean with caretakers?
Oh, right. You guys probably don't know about them. Caretaker is the term for the people that take care of the Omega timeline. They take care of mean people, cleaning and maintaining the buildings. Both of my siblings are in the caretaker team. Dusted takes care of the Coliseum, as does Rust. I want to become a caretaker too, but Grandpa says I'm too young.
But Poppy...
You started when you were 12, Zib.
She's right, you know.
Shut up.
Underswap Teal deactivated 20191 asked, hey Poppy, I just wanted to ask that, do you have any other hairstyles except from the one you have now? No offense.
Oh, I do. Obviously, I don't use pigtails all the time. I used to keep my hair short, but then I saw this one anime character and I thought it looked neat. Boop. This is what my hair looks like naturally.
Studier of UTAUs asked, Hey Poppy, what do you know about other timelines?
A lot, actually. We learned about how the multiverse works in school, and my siblings explained it to me a lot of times. So, basically the multiverse is like a ball pit, and all of the universes exist within this ball pit, like if they were balls. But the universes are like ball pits too, because most of them contain variations of themselves within their ball. For example, in one variation, good things happen, and in the other, even gooder things happen. If a ball comes in contact with another, their universes can cross over, but this is pretty rare. People often travel via some sort of timeline traveling machine, although some know how to do that on their own. I don't exactly remember how or where the Omega timeline comes into play, though. I'll ask my siblings later.
Poppy, I don't travel to other universes. I'm already everywhere.
Oh no, Poppy! An evil wizard has kidnapped your siblings and locked them up in a castle. What are you going to do to save them?
I wind up my gun and blow up the castle.
Are you sure you don't want to discuss a strategy with Dustin?
I wind up my gun and blow up the castle.
Okay, roll the dice. You need a 7 or higher. Rust rolls the dice. The number is 2.
Dearest sister, I have faced dangers bigger and meaner than any tower. Believe me, I don't need dices. You have my word, I will blow up the castle.
Okay. And then Rust blows up the castle.
Good.
Anonymous asked, "Hey, Poppy, have you ever been visited or seen a certain sans that's been called Abyss Sans lately?"
No? Sorry, I don't remember anyone that goes by Abyss Sans. And it's not like I can keep track of the multiverse anyways. Still, though, what kind of nickname is Abyss? That always confused me.
You know why we have nicknames, Poppy. It's to differentiate ourselves from our multiverse counterparts.
I know, but at least say yours and Paper's nicknames make sense. You use Dust and Paper as well. Paper Flat?
Fair.
Anonymous asked, I heard Paper was recently recruited for some kind of Omega Avengers initiative. Do you have any knowledge about such a thing?
The heck is an Omega Avengers initiative?
Mind your language, young lady. But I've no idea either. Surely he'd tell me if he joined another team.
Subna03 asked, so, have you seen in the OT other types of monsters than Toriels, Asgores, Sanses, etc.? As in any Snowdrakes or Vulcans?
Yeah, aside from Asgore, Sanses, Frisks, Charas, and the likes, there are a great amount of other humans and monsters here. It can be hard to tell people apart sometimes. I used to confuse Grandpa with other core Frisks, so it's always a treat to see a fresh face around here.
Of course, one of them is even in our team of caretakers. However, do refrain from asking if certain people are here. People come and leave the Omega timeline constantly. The multiverse is a large place, and the answer is likely yes. With obvious exceptions.
MasteroftheNova asked, "Are there any other puppies?"
Technically speaking, there's infinite variations of Poppy. Like Papa Medicine.
Hey everyone! I wanted to do something a little more unique for today. So I'm going to do one of those vlogs people talk about, and I'm going to show you around my house. So let's get started. This is my cardboard house. When I was younger, and I didn't have a bedroom yet, some friends of Grandpa put together this small bedroom for me. I used to sleep in this very house until Grandpa finished building my room. Though now Mr. Plushie is the one sleeping in there. Did you pay the rent yet, Mr. Plushie? That's what I thought. This is my bed. It's where I sleep. Sib actually made the blankets all by themselves. And they're super soft. So soft I could fall asleep by sitting on it. But, I'm not going to demonstrate it right now. This is a bookshelf Mon bought me a few years ago for my birthday. It's filled to the brim with cool books. We used to read them together. And, ever since they got busy, I haven't really read them myself. Let's keep going, alright? This is my closet. This is where I keep all of my clothes. And no, I don't keep copious amounts of overalls and shirts in here. These are my toys. They're really cool, huh? They're great extras, and they don't need to be paid. And these here are a lot of my drawings. That one is Mon, that one is Sibling, and that one is Grandpa. This is where I draw, make my homework, and plan my big movies. Not much to say, except Mr. Sneck is a great writing companion. In any case, let's check out the living room. This leads to the garage and the bathroom. Grandpa keeps most of the stuff they find or are given here, but it's also a bit messy, and I don't think you guys really care for a bathroom tour. These are some lovely family photos we took some years ago. I still don't like how my siblings look on them. Someday, I will manage to make a camera that doesn't screw up. This is the best couch in the multiverse. My siblings, Grandpa, and I like to binge some cartoons sometimes. Grandpa makes some of the best food ever, and it's not just bias. Watching them cook is always great. They let me help too. They always have our lunch boxes in time, though I do have to deliver the food to Dustas sometimes. And this door here leads to my siblings' room.
Sister, what are you doing? And why is Grandpa holding a camera while on the ceiling?
Oh, we're making a vlog for my followers. I'm giving them a tour throughout the house and...
Not my room, no thank you.
Oh, but sibling...
No. Among other things, it's just not people-friendly. And you know I don't like cameras looking at me.
Alright. I think we're done with the tour then. Grandpa, could you stop recording?
Small